Hey guys, big announcement. I am adding a show at Credit Union One Arena in Chicago on April 16th, my birthday. It's going to be a huge show, and the tickets are going on pre-sale this Wednesday at 10 a.m. local time until Thursday at 10 a.m. local time with the code word everywhere. If you wait till Friday, that's the general on sale. Get tickets. It's going to be a fun, crazy night in Chicago.
Yeah, I sleep naked and I don't wear underwear. And
you always sleep naked?
I always sleep. Yeah. If I'm on the road, no, I take that back. On the tour bus, I sleep in sweatpants. I'm usually drunk, so I just pass out. 100%. Cheers. Today's podcast is brought to you by Established Titles. Did you know you could become a lord today at establishedtitles.com? It's super easy. In Scotland, landowners have long been referred to as lords or lairds, with the female equivalent being lady. And all you need is 1 square foot of land. Established Titles, lords and ladyships, are based on this historic land ownership custom. They offer title packs with plots from 1 square foot to 10 square feet in a private estate in Dunfermline, Scotland. So you can make anyone, including myself, I am a lord. I got it as a gift. My wife got it for me, and it's nice. I got a little placard and a little ownership and a little statement that I'm Lord Kreischer, and I put it up in my man cave. And it's nice. Every now and then, if I'm feeling down, I go, whoa. I'm not feeling so down. I'm a lord. It's a great gift for anyone who has everything, and each packet comes with a digital certificate that can be downloaded and printed for last-minute gifts. Great last-minute gift. Established Titles is having their Black Friday sale right now, and on top of that, they're offering our listeners 10% off their lordship and ladyship title packs. Go to establishedtitles.com/bears to become a lord today and take advantage of their Black Friday sale. That's establishedtitles.com/bears to become a lord today.
Hello, doctor.
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 Do you think you could be a doctor?
You know that I had a fantasy about being a doctor, but a real one where I thought that it was going to happen.
For real?
Yeah.
What kind of doctor?
Well, I thought I wanted to be a cardiovascular surgeon. And then I was like, that's what I want to do. And like when you're a kid and you say that, people are like, that's really great that you feel that way and you know that. And I didn't know that I'm a fucking idiot. So I was like telling teachers that, and they were like, that is fantastic that a kid your age is already saying that. You know what I mean? Like you're like,
oh yeah. Oh, because they look for the kid that knows what he wants to do early.
And if you have like ambitious goals like that, they try to, cult their teachers, Mm-hmm. So I tell, it's ninth grade, and I tell my some of the teachers that, and I'm able to articulate it, and they're like, this is great. They didn't, most people that pursue that field, their real strengths are not necessarily English, but the maths and sciences, and that's where I would bomb. So before they're aware of how bad I am at that, I'm expressing this idea, and then my dad calls his brother, who's like a world-renowned urologist, right?
Yeah.
This guy invented a device that they remove kidney stones with, okay? So like they nickname it. You can go into it. It's a little older.
Yeah.
But if you went into like a doctor's hospital and you asked for a Segura basket.
No way.
Yeah. Like, you could probably Google a Segura basket kidney stones.
That would make sense that your dad's brother has the same last name.
Yeah. Same
For
thing.
a second, I was like, they named it after you?
Yeah.
No, Tom. I thought, Tom.
But see how the top one there?
Yeah.
I mean.
No, but what I was saying is.
Yeah.
You're the only Segura I have ever met.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So I literally was like, they named it after Tom
Segura?
Yeah, not realizing your dad has that last name.
Sure.
And your dad's brother would have that name. Yeah. So they put that up your fucking thing?
I think so.
Holy shit.
To remove kidney stones. So anyway, at the time when he invented this, it was considered like state of the art, right? So anyway, he calls his brother. It's like Tommy wants to pursue medicine as well, so they're all like fantastic,
through the roof.
Yeah, they're like, and it's in the family. Obviously, there's other doctors too. Mm-hmm. So he's a urologist. He calls the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville because we're living in Florida, and he's like, I set you up for the day. So I go there, and I'm a freshman in high school, but I'm a pretty big freshman in high school. I mean,
you look like a man.
I'm 5'9", 5'10", and I'm 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I look like so the doctors are like, where do you go to, like, where are you in medical school? They think I'm in medical school. And I was like, I say like high school, and they're like, what? And I'm like, I'm a freshman in high school. And they're like, oh my God. They're like, first of all, I don't know. There's a lot of small doctors. They're like, you're an enormous man. Like,
there's a lot of small doctors.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm 14.
They're giving you their lunch money.
Yeah, they're like, okay. So then they go, and I go, this is just like, I want to pursue this. And I'm studying it for a report. I was doing a report on the history of surgery. So I did this paper.
The history of surgery.
The history of surgery. So I go, I was reading books about it, but I was like, I might as well like sit and watch surgery. So I sit there. The very first operation is they're removing a vaginal cyst from a woman who's 83 years old.
Oh, man.
And the doctor pulls me aside and he goes, just so you know, she's awake. So she's numb, but she's awake. So don't be like, oh, she's gross and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
okay. I'm a freshman in high school. I have seen nay a pussy.
Yeah, nay a pussy. And certainly not with a fucking softball-sized cyst in it. So
that's how I bet that could make a kid gay. I bet you could be like, I'm turned off from pussy forever. If that's the first one you see.
Yeah, it wasn't a good one. And when they got in there, they stopped and they go, oh, like call Kyle. And I'm like, what's going on? They're like, this is record size. So then they start taking pictures of it. So you see a flash going off. Then they rupture the cyst and it's just shooting pus everywhere, right? And I'm just like, man, I don't know if I like medicine, And from there, I watched 13 procedures that day. So that was like at fucking 7:15 in the morning.
It should be noted, you graduated high school with the second lowest GPA
in my class.
In your class. Yeah. You only beat a guy named
Rocky. Yeah. Yeah. That was the only guy dumber than me.
Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky. Rocky had a lower GPA. My GPA was so low that they were just like, they didn't even say like, are you thinking about community college? They were just like, are you thinking about tinting windows? Like, are you like,
dude, what my college, whatever high school or college thing that you take the test and they tell you what you can do, and I take the test and they're like, they have the results and they're like, so what do you think what would you like to do? And I was like, probably either an inventor, own a magazine, or or a lawyer. And they're like, or a lawyer. And I was like, my dad's a lawyer, so I'll probably just do that. And they're like, okay,
you're not gonna be a lawyer.
And they go, you should be fixing refrigerators. And I went, I'm in college. What the fuck am I fixing? Why am I going to college if I'm going to fix refrigerators? And they're like, refrigerator repairman is probably best for you, or military. And I was like, I'm fucking out.
I remember that I went in to see the high school counselor. That's how I found it. He was out of the room. They're like, sit in his office. And I was like, okay. And I just look and I see like a piece of paper and I see someone's name. I'm like, what is that? And I pick it up and it has my class and it's descending order of GPAs.
Yeah.
And I'm looking and it's like, and I was a small school, some brilliant kids in my class.
Really?
I mean, we had
a lot of Patels.
A few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those fucking
couple Kims.
A couple Kims.
But like, some like 4.25 GPAs. We had 4 or 5 kids that were every day at a certain hour. A van would pick them up from our high school and take them to a community college, like 20 minutes away, because there was nobody on our high school campus that could teach a math level high enough for them. So they would have to go to a class. And I was like, I don't understand long division. So,
by the way, I always got screwed up on division when it was like 100 divided by 10. I'd always put 10 divided by 100 and get this like huge fraction. I'm like, God damn it, that answer doesn't seem right. I thought it would be 10, but it turns out it's point ding 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 ding.
This is when I don't realize how poorly I'm doing, and then I read this thing and I'm like, holy shit, because I'm looking for my name.
I don't
like,
understand
where am I?
Because you're one of my you might be my smartest friend.
Well, no, it's this. I'll be totally honest. I really, really, really can be super lazy, and I was fucking a lazy student. I did much better in college because I like started to care more and became aware of it. But in high school, I didn't try. I was just like, I was just more into like social stuff and sports, and then when it came time to matter, it was too late. they were just like, you're not going to get in anywhere.
I wish I'd had I remember Gary Goldman one time. It was right before he did Last Comic Standing 2, and we were having coffee over Coffee Bean on Beverly, or on 3rd Beverly, I think. And he sits down and he's like, I think I'm going to quit comedy. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. I said, what are you going to do? And he goes, I want to be a high school guidance counselor. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I think that's my calling. And I said, why? And he goes, so that I can pull kids aside like myself and say, don't ever get into fucking comedy. And I was like, really? And he was like, I'm fucking, and then literally the next week, he got Last Comic Standing, and his life changed.
Wow.
The next week. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, I wish there had been an insightful guidance counselor who had been like, what do you enjoy? And I was like, do you know those pep rallies? When I stand in front of everyone and I talk, I like that. Or like, you know when we get on the bus and I grab the microphone and you guys let me talk on the microphone?
There's got to be no fucking guidance counselor that tells a kid, like, have you thought about pursuing comedy?
There should be, though. There should be someone, at least with an insight. I don't think anyone directed me towards comedy. I'm saying that, I'm sure I'm contradicting myself. But I don't think anyone was like, comedy's a viable. Yeah,
because it's horrible advice.
Yeah, that is horrible advice.
It's horrible advice.
It's horrible advice if you just go through.
If some kid right now is like, yeah, I'm feeling like this, to be like, you should try, dude, stand up. Like, if you just were you're really going to struggle.
And you're like, I pitched a show one time to FX called Bert Kreischer Guidance Counselor, but it was like, I want to take guys that were like myself, but were lazy and didn't have a direction, didn't have a talent, and go, you should operate a lighthouse. And then we'll take him out there, put him in a lighthouse, and he's like a stoner, and he's like, I actually fucking love this. Like, really get to know the guy, and then take him and put him in a job that is so fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
That he's like.
You think you could have been like
a lighthouse operator?
Well,
yes.
Right.
Yes.
But do you think you could have been like just happy doing that? If like somebody put you in at the right time?
Let me tell you a story, Tom. I was doing something very, very luxurious the other day.
Okay.
Very nice, very, very pleasant. Anyone would love to do what I was doing.
You can't get more specific?
No, I can, but
okay.
And I thought to myself, everyone around me was very excited. And I thought to myself, this is going to sound weird. Is this worth it? Meaning, the amount of time I've been spent away from my family, all these pursuing my own dreams, not working to make sure that my family and I, have things like, I'm not like the dad that is showing up at softball practice or at golf tournaments. I'm not that dad. And I do get these nice things in my life, but is it worth it? If I said to say a dad in Boston who's got 2 girls and he's probably 33 years old right now, and and his kids are like 5 and 3, and he's working, he's busting his ass, and he may be making, $80,000 a year or $100,000 a year, and he's killing himself to get it, but he's having great family lives. And he maybe never has the opportunity to go scuba diving off a yacht or fly in a private jet to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like he may look at his life and go, those are things I'll never do.
Right.
If I could switch with him and allow him some of the luxuries I've gotten and go, but here's the deal. All that shit you're doing with your kids that maybe sometimes feels tedious, that you'll be able to look back when you're 80 and go, I didn't miss a softball game. Well, you get the luxury, but you got to go, I missed all the softball games. I missed all of them. I mean, I take that back. I went to a bunch of softball games, but like I didn't. But
you missed a bunch of them.
A ton, and fucking birthday parties. Like, I mean, yes. And I go. I literally was thinking, is it worth it? Meaning, like all this, like getting to perform in huge arenas and all these dreams that I've had. Had I known what the price was, what the vig was going to be, we should talk about gambling. What the vig would be, is it worth it? Meaning, what life is richer,
Yeah.
Like what?
I saw this thing where it was some show, like a reality show, and it was a kid, meaning the son who is now, let's say, 30, and his dad was in his 60s, and his dad is a reality show. It was real people. Dad is a very successful businessman. I don't remember his line of business, but just a very successful guy. And they were having that conversation about like how there was a huge disconnect for a lot of years, and now they are more connected. And he was saying, like, the dad was like, all I cared about was my business career. And he's like, and I look back and he's like, it doesn't matter that I closed that one deal or that other deal and I made this much more because I missed out on all these things. And you're like, it's like what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm pushing myself so hard on this tour.
Me too.
Speaking of which, I'm in Austin this week.
You are?
Yeah, I'm in Austin this week. This week that this airs.
Okay.
No, not this week. This week's Thanksgiving. Next week I'm in Austin, Sugar Land Prairie, Grand Prairie, El Paso, Abilene. I'm going to do a huge Texas run, so that'll be easy for the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be easy hopscotching back and forth.
Okay.
But is it like my dad was successful growing up, but not he really. I think he lived paycheck to paycheck, but he was there for everything.
Yeah.
And I think that's also it's different. If I lived in the same city as my family, I'm never there. But if I was there all the time, I think it would be easier.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
You just started. I'm jealous of like you and Bill and Joe because you guys are just starting families. Like maybe Joe's are just around my age,
yeah.
but you haven't fucked up yet. That's the great thing
about like being gone and stuff all the time.
Yeah,
I'm already gone all the time. Gone all the time.
Yeah, but these days don't count.
Really?
Whatever.
No, I miss stuff now.
Yeah,
I miss stuff now.
It's fucking so bizarre. I think about being a dad so much. I'm so much better as a dad, and I'm not a good dad, than I was a boyfriend.
What?
Like a dad and a husband, being that guy, so much better than the single guy in the bar trying to get laid.
Really?
I was so bad. I was so desperate. I would like to call hot chicks that I tried to fuck and see what they thought of how I behaved.
Do you think they just probably thought, oh, you were just like every other guy trying to fuck me?
There was a girl. No. I think I did it. I
think we always think that we're standing out more as desperate or whatever than we actually are. That other people, everyone's consumed with themselves. That's my point. So I don't think that other.
Oh, interesting.
So
Barry Katz once told me I had a bad set in front of like a showcase set, and I was like, I need to get back in front of the industry. Like I feel I need them to see that I'm better. And he was like, Papa, let me ask you a question. Do you think anyone's really thinking about you today? And I was like, what? And he goes, they're thinking about the people that crushed. They don't remember that you bombed because they didn't care. And he goes, by the way, they're all thinking about themselves today.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And he's like, who have you been thinking about all day? I said, me. He goes, that's what everyone's doing. And Barry was really insightful. It was a really interesting
I would hear that stuff about him, about his insights.
He was a really interesting fucking guy to have as a manager at that, like starting off. He had lines that would just come up all the time.
He did. He started a podcast, like an industry podcast, right?
Yeah. I was on it. I hated the one I was on.
Why?
And he was like, I don't know, it's Barry doing his Barbara Walters. And he's like, and I know him way too well, but he's like, are you ready to admit that you are an alcoholic? And I was like, what? You think I'm going to, by the way, you think I'm going to do it on your podcast? I was like, no, Barry, I'm not ready to admit that. And he's like, I mean, Papa. And I was like, Barry, you haven't seen me in 6 years. You saw me today for the first time in 6 years. What makes you think I'm drunk all the time? Like, I think I think it's also how you're perceived by people. And I was like, by the way, I was like, you nailed it. But I mean, part of me was like, do you have cameras in my house? What the fuck?
This episode is brought to you by Whoop, the personalized digital fitness and health coach. You monitor your recovery, your sleep, your training, and health with personalized recommendations and coaching feedback with Whoop. Train smarter, recover faster, sleep better, and now feel healthier with Whoop and their all-new Whoop 4.0, the latest, most advanced fitness wearable on the market. Last night, Sleep Coach came on because it keeps track of your sleep deficit, right? That's a sleep buildup that you need to get. And it told me right before 10, you should go to bed now, and telling me to get about 9.5 hours of sleep. And I was like, I'm not going to bed now. And I put it off, and I didn't get the sleep that I needed to get. But now I know that my deficit's there, and my recovery is still okay. I'm fascinated by this thing. I absolutely love it.
You got 81% recovery?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
2.5 hours, but I took a nap yesterday, too.
Oh, God.
So I actually got a little over 7. Anyway, I'm a huge fan. The all-new waterproof device is free when you sign up for a Whoop 4.0 membership for any members. If you have 6 months left of membership on your account, you can upgrade now and get the 4.0 for free. And right now, Whoop is offering 15% off when you use the code CAVE at checkout. Go to Whoop, WHOOP.com, and enter CAVE at checkout to save 15%.
So I am in Cedar Rapids, and I go to a outfitter store. I love outfitter stores. And I'm looking for some cool clothes. And I see these pants, and I stick my hand in, and I feel them, and my hand has an orgasm. It is the greatest feeling I've ever felt in my life. And I say to the lady, who makes these pants? And she says, Vuori. I go, they're a fucking podcast sponsor. I go, did I just get, because they send you the gear. I got the core shorts. I love their core shorts. And I think
they got
have
joggers
ponchos too. Is that the core shorts? The core shorts are the ones I wear all the time. Because you can wear Vuori clothes, and you can wear it out, and it looks like regular clothes, and then you can work out in it. And these joggers are the ones I felt. And they were so damn soft. I was like, shut up. And then she sold me Vuori. She goes, I'm telling you, this company is great. They're perfect for loungewear. You're going to want to sleep in them. You're going to wear them all the time. And she gave me all the stuff you'd read in a read, but she gave it to me naturally. So check out Vuori. I'm telling you, Vuori is an investment in your happiness.
So good.
For our listeners, they are offering 20% off your first purchase. Get yourself some of the most comfortable and versatile clothes on the planet. And I'm telling you, from a third party, for me not even knowing, they were the softest pants I've ever touched in my life. Go to vuori.com/bears. That's VUORI.com/bears. Not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. order over $75 and free returns. Go to vuori.com/bears and discover the versatility of Vuori clothing.
Gentlemen, the holidays came early because Manscaped, the leading men's hygiene brand, has launched new products. All new ultra premium body wash and a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. It's time to give yourself the gift of beautiful skin, hair, and balls this holiday season. I guarantee your hygiene routine will never be the same. Go to manscaped.com/bears for 20% off plus free shipping. Make sure you're feeling and smelling prepared for a little action under the mistletoe. While you're checking out, be sure to snag a 3-pack of the ultra premium lip balm and keep that kisser kissable. Listen, you got to keep it clean everywhere, especially your ball bag and that whole region.
And if you're old school like me and started shaving your balls back in the 2000s, you had to use real clippers, and you'd cut the shit out of your balls.
Yeah,
and then you'd bleed, and it would look like you had herpes, and you had to defend it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to clean up for you.
Yeah.
Their skin-safe technology,
incredible. That's no better way to say it than that. Get 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com/bears. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com/bears. Clean up your candy cane this year with Manscaped.
this is what Barry, let me give you the best Barry speech he ever gave me.
Okay.
This is, by the way, I feel like I'm talking about an ex-girlfriend because I got a manager that I love, that I'm currently with. That's why I'm with her. But this is what was great about Barry.
And
so,
also, wait, you said that, you just said that you were bad at being at the bar. Sorry, I was trying to remember how
I was bad at being in the bar. Yeah.
Me too, by the way. Terrible.
We should get
terrible.
Yeah. So I get a deal at CBS, right?
Yeah.
And this guy David J. Nash gets a deal at CBS at the same time, and so we both write pilots. David J. is fucking smart as shit. That guy. Did you ever know David J? He was a comic. I think he's just a showrunner now. Will you Google David J. Nash and see what his show? He's got a show on the air right now that's really popular.
He does?
Yeah, he's been very successful. He is. What's his show right now?
Top.
It's the one. It's going to be the top one. No, it's got to be. Anyway, he's an interesting guy, right? I'll tell you a story about David J. Nash.
Okay.
So he is a guy who could have been a doctor. He easily could have been a doctor. He's a very, very, very brilliant dude. And so he comes to New York from Boston. First guy I ever knew that had a website. Started doing colleges before anyone knew anything about colleges, about having a website. He learned how to program his own website. Like, he's the kind of guy that was like, I will not be held down.
Yeah.
And good looking guy, but like from looked like Ross from Friends.
Okay.
And so he starts an open mic night at the Boston Comedy Club on Monday nights, and it's a bringer show. So anyone comes there, and he's our age. He's exactly our age, but he's doing a bringer show. Dimitri Martin, myself, Jordan Rubin, like all these guys did this show, and then I get a deal with Will Smith. I come back. Then David J. and I both get deals at CBS, and David J. said, and I develop a sitcom about myself. David J. thinks, he goes, all right, I bet if I write the character, my best friend character as Bert, if I write it for Bert, then I have a double chance of mine getting picked up because they're like, well, we've already got to deal with Bert. Why don't we just plug him into David J's sitcom and then we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Fucking genius. He does that. I audition and I cannot fucking act at all. Like I am like horrible. And they wrote it for me. And I'm just not doing it right. I'm not doing it right. I go in, I read, and they're like that. And there's so many people so much better. And David J keeps going, like, bringing me back. Finally, they're like, it's not going to work. Like, I apologize. And David J's like, I really wish they'd let you test because I still think this is right for you. And I go, I know. So I go to dinner with Barry Katz and Vincent Nastri. And Barry sits down and he goes, so here's the deal, Papa. No one wants you to test. They don't think you're going to do it. They don't think you're going to act, whatever. And he says, but I got you the test. And I went, but I don't want to go. I go, no one wants me for the role. Like I've auditioned, I've read, I've done callbacks. I've done it for everyone. No one wants me for the role. And he goes, let me tell you a story about someone people didn't want. Hideo Nomo. Hideo Nomo comes out his first season and he throws a fucking no-hitter. And he's the most valuable player. They got him for the Cy Young Award. Okay? Hideo Nomo is the biggest star. The next season, he does nothing. He does nothing and the team wants nothing to do with him. So they trade him to Boston, who doesn't even want him. Hideo Nomo pitches his first game. No one expects a thing out of him, especially the other team. Do you know what Hideo Nomo did? And I said, no. And he goes, he threw a no-hitter because no one saw it coming. He goes, you walk in that room and you be Hideo Nomo. Tom, I walked into Fox and I destroyed my fucking test. And Fox called CBS and was like, Bert Kreischer's the guy. The whole thing I'm repeating, be Hideo Nomo. Be Hideo Nomo. I walk into CBS. I walk in, Les Moonves sits down. I know all the people in there. Les Moonves goes, Bert, David J, 'cause I'm reading with David J, and David J is telling me, like, you killed it in Fox. What the fuck? Where did that come from? And I was like, no one expects anything out of me. I can just fucking come. It's like a sucker punch, right?
Yeah.
They think I'm going to suck. If I'm just a little bit better than suck, then it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I go into CBS. I go to do the test. And Les Moonves sits down. He goes, David J, Bert, good to see you guys again. And I go, I've never met you. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking to Les Moonves like that? And he goes, you've never met me? And I said, no, I'd remember that hair. And he goes, what? I said, you have a beautiful head of hair. And he's like, okay. And David J's like frozen. He looks at me and he's like, what are you doing? And then I go, have you ever met David J? And he goes, I don't know. And David J goes, I've never met you before. And Les Moonves goes, well, gentlemen, it's a pleasure to meet both of you for the first time. And I said, why are you on that side of it? You're good looking. You should be an actor. And everyone starts laughing. And he goes, well, actually, Bert, I was an actor back in the day. Gentlemen, let's see this test. And we fucking murdered it. And I got the fucking part. And I was like, be Hideo Nomo. And and so then I'm like, can I tell you, I'm talking like fucking Gary Goldman, Dane Cook, someone, and I'm like, who all represented by Barry. I go, can I tell you the best speech I ever got from Barry Katz? And they're like, Hideo Nomo. And I went, he gave it to you too? And he's like, he gave it to everybody. I was like, it was the most meaningful speech I ever got in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's a good it's like a coach. That's a good coach.
I take coaching very well.
Yeah.
I take coaching very, like I can, if you give me a coach, I can exceed.
Yeah.
If you leave me to myself, I kind of just end up running around the field, throwing the ball in the air and catching it myself.
Yeah. Same, man. I like coaches.
What I saw you write down names.
No, because we were talking about tests, and I was like, do you ever hear this story? Did you hear that story? Man, that was wild. That it's like known, but like that this was a show that was going, and these guys were cast.
What's the first name? Is the first name what I think it is?
The first name? You can read the first name, can't you? That name? That's the first name. No.
What's that word? Oh, I got that. Oh, I saw this one. I saw that one. Yeah, I got that. And then And
then this one.
What's the last one?
You can't read that?
Show? I got that.
Yeah,
I got those.
yeah,
I was reading other words.
Okay.
Wait, tell me the story.
So this was a show that was like supposed to be a big show. And when they went to read, not like to test, the table read. The network and the producers came and they did the table read, and then the people, the network went up directly to and said, "Are you trying to ruin this?
Oh, I've been told that.
Are you trying to fuck this up?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "No." And they're like, "Well, you are. Like, this is at a table read. Like, we're going to shoot it." And then said like, "Well," told everybody, "We're not going to be able to do this if like this piece of shit is the actor." And then found out that it wasn't trying to do that. They were just like, "You suck." Like, told him.
And clearly he doesn't.
No, he doesn't suck. But they were like, "You do suck." And he was like, "All right, I'll try something else." And then they saw him do something else, and they're like, "No, you're terrible. Like you're."
Dude, that's fucking insanity.
Yeah.
I was told one time, I won't say anyone's name, and hopefully no one can find out the name, hopefully, on that David J. pilot.
Yeah.
So Elliot Gould played David J's dad, and Elliot Gould was playing a blind guy, right? David J's dad's really blind in real life. Mm-hmm. And he has a seeing eye dog, I think. No, he didn't.
Did you guys shoot this show?
Yeah, we shot it.
The pilot.
Yeah, David J. We were going to do a live table read, a reenactment of this pilot if we could get Elliot Gould, but I don't think it's tough to get Elliot Gould. Liz Vassy played Liz Vassy. Type in Liz Vassy.
How hopeful were you this was going to go?
I put my eggs in that basket.
You did?
Oh yeah. I think I bought a brand new car right before it. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was fucking pumped. I was like, this is it. X show had been canceled. This is the way Bert works out. Bert's lucky. Bert had the deal at Overbrook. It ran out. Got a deal at CBS. Got a TV show. The TV show gets canceled. That's okay. We're doing a pilot. All right, awesome. Oh, this will go. This is my next. I'll be a millionaire in a week.
Yeah.
And we do the shoot, and then one scene just doesn't work, right? So we're doing pickups. So they've let the audience go. We're doing pickups. Elliot Gould is sitting next to me. I'm standing next to Elliot Gould. David J is on the chair, and Liz Vassy, his wife, walks in and goes, I'm sitting on the chair with David. Me and David J are sitting on the chair. Elliot Gould's standing right behind me. Liz Vassy walks in, and her line is, we're drinking beers. She goes, "Oh, you guys are drinking beers?" Like a throw off. Like, "You guys are drinking beers?" And we're like, "Uh-oh." And she's like, "Can I have one?" And my line is, "Sure." That's my line. "Sure." And I'm supposed to say it, but it's not registering that I like her. Like, I'm like, "Sure," whatever. I'm not doing it right. And so they're like, "Let's try it another way. Can you just like, sure, sis?" And sure, come on.
Yeah.
And we do it like 9 different ways. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're still trying to pick up this scene. And we've done it like 9 times, and Elliot Gould leans over. Mind you, he's playing a blind guy. He's got a cane and sunglasses on. And he just leans into me, and he goes, "Why don't you try to improv one?" And I said, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah, nothing's working. Just what would you say?" So she walks in. She goes, "You guys having beers? Can I have one?" And I go, "Is it duck's ass watertight? Take a beer." And everybody gets a big laugh in the room. And a guy that works on the show comes up to me smiling, and he goes, "Hey, okay, all right, we're going to go back to the original one. We're going to go back to the original one. I want you to try it again." "Sure." And then he gets real close to me. He goes, "You're fucking me in the ass right now. You are fucking me in the fucking ass." And he gets up and he walks away. And Elliot Gould still has a cane, sunglasses on, leans back down, and he goes, "Sorry."
That's brutal, dude.
Dude, I'm so glad that that's not my life. Like the way the business was back then. The way the business was back then. I'm so glad that's not a part of that. I didn't get caught into that. And then because you wish for it.
Think about if your career right now was your career, but it's from acting. It's still this like it feels like such an unpredictably unstable thing.
Oh my God.
As opposed to stand up. It's not stand up is like certain and forever. Like we realize you get there's popularity that comes and then it fades. It's just the way it works.
Yeah.
But like with acting, it's like I feel like you have more control as a stand-up.
Oh, I feel like I have much more control over my life. And for me, it's about control. I remember I remember going into auditions going, I need this. And you're never going to get anything you need.
Right.
And instead of like where I am today, where I go, I'm not certain I want to do this.
Yeah.
And when you're not certain you want to do it, that's when they want you to do it. And then if they can convince you that you want to do it, then it's a fun time.
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm at right now, where I go, I just want to do stand-up. That's all I want to do stand-up in this podcast. And my podcast, and that's it.
Yeah.
Birdcast, Two Bears, and this, and I'm fucking good.
Yeah.
And if I come up with an idea like that I want to do, that I get excited about, then I take it to people. And if they don't want to do it, then I'll just make it on my own.
Yeah.
And then if a project comes our way, like the things we're working on, then you get excited and you go, oh, it's gonna be fun as fuck. And then you like the machine. I'm like, put me in Serbia for 3 months. I can't fucking wait.
I did a commercial one time where the guy goes, all right, this guy's gonna come in. I want you to like look at him and then kind of like react and then go back to like eating cereal or something. And I was like, okay. And then he goes, I did one and he was like, great. Now let's do it like 3 more times and just give us different reactions.
Yeah.
And I go, okay. So he's like, action. And he's like, cut, action, cut. And then on the last one, he goes, great. You did it the same every time. Moving on. And I was like,
see, that's what I'm glad. I'm glad those guys don't work anymore.
Fuck. Yeah.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure there are people like that. I'm sure if we call Kale, he'll be like, oh no, this guy's that guy. But like that, you can stay away from those people.
You know the auditions we used to do for commercials? I did an audition one time.
Yeah.
Where the guy running it, he's just a fucking press record guy at the audition. He's like, all right, here's the instructions. And it's like whatever. It's me and another actor. And then he's behind the camera adding lines. And we do it. And then he's like, let's do it again. Blah, blah, blah. And then I do an improv line at the end. Like, I forget what it was.
Yeah.
But I improvise a line. And like the other actor laughs and he laughs and he was like, that's really funny. And then he hits record. He goes, you're being rude. Okay? You're being rude right now. And I was like, what?
Oh.
And he's like, you're being rude. You stick to the script. This is not for you to write. And I was like, okay. And all I knew, I was like, I just made this fucking dull thing funny, which I might not get this part, but then you guys are just going to use my line when you shoot the fucking thing anyway.
I went in for a improv political comedy. It was an improv political comedy where we were following a senator on his thing, and I had to be his. The role description was like greasy, seedy, can't trust tour manager of his side hand.
Yeah.
There was no lines for it. I was just supposed to improv it, and I decided to play the guy racist. Like I thought that would be funny, right? And I go, and it's crazy because it's like this is like the short sightedness of how Hollywood can work.
Yeah.
Is that had anyone seen it that worked at the network, they might have liked it, or if you had put this on the TV, you might have liked it. But I played it so good, so good. Like the guys here, and I threw off the actors, and I threw off all because I was like, I go look at the guy, and he's like, thank you, and I go, ugh, look at the Mexicans, and he's like, what? And I was like, there's like seriously. And I just started riffing, and I was like, Mexicans, black people, the gays, and all of the actors like froze, and they were like, "The fuck are you doing?" And I was like,
"Improv."
I'm improv. Yeah, where the fuck are you guys?
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's how you play." I don't know how to do CD when we're talking about an audience. They're like, "I really want to get some money from these guys."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then I remember the casting director. My buddy had sex with her, and she was like, and I got done. And I got done the scene, and I looked at her, and she was like this. I'm going to tell you her name. I'm going to tell you her name, because this is why it didn't go so well.
Do I know her?
Nope, but that's her name.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I could see that. Yeah.
And I was like, and then I didn't get a call back. I didn't get a call back at all, and I was like, I killed that. I killed the audition, and I improv good with everyone. But when I do my improv, they're
like, you didn't get the part, and you're like, yeah, there's a bunch of Mexicans, blacks, and Jews. Gays there. Of course,
that's who runs Hollywood. I mean, what are we gonna do?
Huh?
It's so crazy because I don't like mean people to work with mean people, and then you think how rough women must have had it when dudes were just straight up trying to fuck them and just sexually harassing them, and you're like, Oh, I never had to worry about that.
Yeah.
Like I just had to worry about dudes being dicks.
Yeah. I gotta piss.
Okay, go piss.
Okay. You know how people used to get around on horseback? Well, they used to just wipe their asses with toilet paper. But now, in the modern era, we use a high-pressure bidet called a tushy that makes you go, oh, was I living in the 1700s yesterday? Like, you take, of course, there's a huge variety of different shits that you take. There's sloppy ones and solid ones and splatter ones. And
There's ones that don't break off all that well.
Yep.
And sometimes you can take your tushy, shoot it up, and kind of like the way they would break the wall to build a dam.
Yep.
You can do that with your shit.
And here's the thing. When you think about that, you used to clean yourself just by mashing paper, and then you have a hose clean your ass, you're like, oh, yeah.
If you got shit on your finger, would you just go, oh, wipe it off with some towels?
Of course not.
You'd take water to that problem.
Put it in a girl's mouth. Now, so the tushy is the modern bidet for people who poop. Just poop, wash, and pat dry in that order. It is fantastic. Start washing with the Tushy bidet for a better clean. Go to HelloTushy.com/bears to get 10% off plus free shipping. This is a special offer for our listeners at HelloTushy.com/bears for 10% off after you buy and install your Tushy. Show it off. Tag us at HelloTushy on Instagram.
Holy shit. It's almost the holidays, and Movement, the original watch brand to break all the rules, started by two college dropouts who didn't want to overpay for nice watches. They have you covered. Now they're bringing you the sleekest, most quality gifts this season with hundreds of watches, blue light glasses, sunnies, and fine jewelry to choose from. And here's what's great. They make it easy, and they have these beautiful curated gift boxes, his and her gift guides, and free, quick shipping right to your door just in time for the holidays. This is why Movement watches are great. Watches are such a great accessory.
Love it.
You can't have enough watches. In my opinion, it's almost like socks, but because you want to put on the watch that's good for this outfit. And with watches that start at $95, these are watches where you aren't going to break the bank. And if you're buying a watch for your wife, you as a gift, you can take a chance and go, I think that would look pretty on you.
Yeah.
And you're not paying $6,000 for a watch, paying $95.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they make the best gifts. And they're clean, minimal designs, quality product, and they sold almost 2 million watches in over 160 countries worldwide. Be the big winner this holiday season with a gift from Movement. Go to movement.com/bears. That's MVMT.com/bears. Join the movement. And we're back.
You're having another breakfast burrito.
Another breakfast burrito. I just saw myself skinny, and I don't think I like it. That's my new weight loss plan. I decide not to like what I look like skinny. Maybe I just haven't seen it so much it looks weird. It's like when you shave your beard off.
That did look weird. That April thing.
It kind of hurt my feelings.
How little did you weigh then?
I don't know. Like 220? Yeah.
220?
You gotta remember, I'm 250 right now.
254.
Nope. I'm done. I bet I'm not. I will be after I drink all this motherfucking water. I'm drinking a gallon a day. It's a tour bus challenge.
It's a tour bus challenge?
Yeah, so the deal is, if I don't drink a gallon a day, I give everyone on the tour bus $50.
Okay. By the way,
but they all have to drink a gallon a day.
Also?
So if they all drink a gallon and I don't drink a gallon, then everyone gets $50. But if I don't drink a gallon and say John Mans doesn't drink a gallon, then no one gets the $50. So then they got to inspire each other to drink a gallon.
Yeah.
And hope that I forget.
You don't have to crush it this early and this. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
You can take the day to drink it.
Are we talking about the water?
Yeah.
No. I like to do it at once. I like to do all the water at once, get it over with, and then I don't have to worry about it. Because what'll happen is, if you do it.
How far along are you right now?
33, 16, 30. I'm about 50. What's 33 plus 17?
16.
No, 17 is 16.9.
Okay.
Is 0. I'm 50 ounces into my day.
And you need about 160, right, for a gallon?
No. One gallon's 120.
120?
Yeah. It is.
Or 128?
It is 8.
16
ounces.
Yeah, that's right. 128. Yeah.
Yep. I just realized something. I just figured out something.
What?
I don't like drinking these things. I like drinking Liquid Deaths.
Yeah, better.
I drink Liquid Deaths, and I can drink them better, and I don't have gas. So much air goes into my body from this that I have pain here every fucking night. I have pain here since I've been drinking these waters, and it's because of these goddamn bottles. They're not fucking. I'm done, man. When do we get in your new studio so we get our fucking Liquid Deaths?
I think we'll be in there. Maybe we might be able to do one when you
in November.
Yeah, maybe. The space will be ready. It matters if the tech is all ready by then.
Okay. Yeah. So I like to do this because if you don't drink them all in the morning or in the front part of your day, and you're drinking them in between shows, you got to piss in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking piss in the middle of the show.
Yeah. Okay.
What did I was just telling a story about you. I was like, where he drinks a bottle of water.
I like ending it with water.
Yeah, I see that. Do you sip it all throughout your show?
No.
You just kill it all at once?
Usually, yeah. I mean, every once in a while, I'm like, I actually need a sip of water.
How much would I have to pay to put a Liquid Death in that hand?
You don't pay anything.
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to get Liquid Death, start sending you those.
Okay.
Those are my favorite waters.
They're great.
They're the
best. It does taste better out of that can.
It tastes so much fucking better.
I agree.
Dude, I tell you what, those guys slipped into my life on accident.
Really?
Yeah. Colleen's son.
You thought you were buying beer?
I thought it was alcohol first.
Yeah.
Colleen's son worked with them. Colleen from the Omaha Funny Bone.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, you're in San Francisco? Let me just drop off some Liquid Death. And we were like, we didn't know what it was. And so I cracked one, or the white ones, and it was water, and it was like the biggest letdown in the world, thinking I was putting a beer in my mouth.
Yeah.
I think I might have poured it out. I was like, don't ever do that to me again. And then Dave was like, no, the black ones are soda. And I was like, oh, we'll use them for Tito's and soda. And so we were using Liquid Death for Tito's and soda. And then I started going like, I kind of liked having them around,
Yeah.
I liked, and Isla was the one that was like, yo, what is that? And I was like, it's water. She goes, can I have one? And I was like, why? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you be able to? She goes, because it looks like a beer. People might think I'm drinking a beer. And I was like, no, you can have one. And she would walk around with it in her hand like, cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, nice. And then one day, Liquid Death hit me up, and they're like, hey, man, can we drop off like some cases of water to your house? And I was like, I think it was during the pandemic. And I was like, of course. And they dropped off like 10 cases of water, and I drank a gallon of water that day. That night I took my blood pressure, and it was fucking super low. And I Googled it. Nadav, you Google this, you'll see it. Dehydration makes your body believe it is in hypertension. And so that is the number one cause of like people that have high blood pressure. Not the number one cause. A lot of it's lifestyle and all that. But dehydration is a big deal. Yeah. So if you drink water, it fucking your blood pressure gets normal.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're drinking a gallon a day.
What are you? When you're
response to when you're dehydrated, your kidneys absorb water as they're passed. High concentration of vaccine can also clog blood cells and contract.
What?
By the way, can you read it? I can't fucking read these words.
Yeah. In response, when you're dehydrated, your kidneys reabsorb water as opposed to passing it in urine. High concentrations of vasopressin can also cause your blood vessels to constrict. This can lead to an increase in blood pressure.
Right.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't know if I said vaso. I don't know if that's how you say that. But
all right.
Anyway, how long have you been doing this?
Well, like 2 weeks.
2 weeks? You're doing a gallon a day?
And so I'm losing weight because I'm drinking a gallon a day.
Sure.
I'm losing weight and I'm feeling better, but except sometimes if you eat a lot of sugar, your like ring is jammed on your finger and you're like, it's like God's going, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah. This
thing's staying on.
Yeah.
And you lose weight and God's like, take it off. Take it off, man. Have a good time.
So
wait,
but you've been doing this for how long now?
2 weeks, a week. 2 weeks.
You are drinking a gallon. I've been drinking a gallon a day.
You've been doing it for a long time.
But I've been like actually keeping track of it.
I keep track of it because of money. Right. I only do things if I can gamble on them. Like I don't find a lot of pleasure. Here's what's interesting about me, Tom. I don't draw pleasure from gambling. Okay? Like I don't like when I go to the casinos, I don't draw pleasure from like it's like say you do Mohegan Sun or
yeah.
Was that what was the one we just did?
There's Mohegan Sun as one.
Which one we just did though? We just both did the same Borgata.
And you're doing and we've also at this point you've done also Hollywood the
Hollywood
Hard
Park.
Rock.
Hard Rock? Yeah, the Hard Rock's I forgot the fucking
so nice with their upgrades.
Really?
Holy shit.
Oh, I can't
They
wait.
dumped a fucking fortune in there.
So here's where I'm dead inside, and I wonder how you feel about this. You do a show like that, you get your paycheck, and then you pull out, say, if you told me when I was younger $1,000 to go gamble with, I'd be fucking heart racing.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I just don't feel it. So what I'll do is, because I believe part of what they're paying you at these casinos is to make sure you're hanging out on the floor and getting people to gamble. So I'll go and I'll give the guys I work with, or in the Brigada, I had the cast of The Machine with me.
Yeah.
And so I gave them each $100. I started breaking off $100 to everyone. And I was like, gamble recklessly. Like, have fun.
Yeah.
Like, really have fun. It's not your money. I don't want you to walk away with it. I want you to lose it. But I believed in my head, I was like, reckless betting is going to be good betting, right?
Yeah.
And they lost it so quick.
So fast.
They lost it so quick. The only person I've ever seen lose money faster was my mom. I went to gamble the first time we went to Vegas with my family.
Yeah.
We sat down for blackjack. Have I ever told you the story?
I don't think so.
We sat down for blackjack, and I got out $600. And it was my mom, my sister, Leanne, my mom, both my sisters, Leanne and me. And I gave everyone $100. And my mom tore through that faster than anyone, and so did Annie and Cotty. And Leanne kind of was like, huh. So I'm like, fuck. So I give whatever I have left, I give to them, and I still have my money on the table. And my mom gives it away again.
Like right away.
I mean, it's so quick. And I go, Jesus Christ. She goes, can you get more money? And I was like, yeah. And so I go, remember, I'm broke at this time, right? I go and I get like $200, and I go, here you go, Mom. But Mom, I don't.
Pace yourself.
Yeah. And so my mom puts down like $25 bet and loses it again. And I go, Mom, are you even counting the cards? And she goes, wait, are we playing him? I was like, who have you been playing? She's like, I've been playing all you guys. And I went,
Do you know how this game works
I
at
go,
all?
do you know how this works? And she goes, yeah, I thought, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We're just playing this guy. And I was like, and my sisters go, wait, who are we playing? And I go, none of you guys knew we were playing the one guy? And they're like, we've all been playing against each other. And they were like, we were wondering why we were losing. We didn't want to speak up, but we thought one of us should win. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm never gambling with you guys again. By the way, in that same day, I have so many good gambling stories. In that same day, I'm going to say the guy's real name. Okay. In that same day, my dad convinces me to shave my beard. And we go to this beard place, and I go,
How does he convince you?
He goes, he's like, your beard looks like a mess. And he's like, I'll tell you what, I'll pay for your room and everything for you and the girls. Just let's go in and get a nice clean shave. And I said, well, I don't want to shave all. He goes, shave it into a goatee for Christ's sake. But the beard is a mess. He goes, nice straight razor shave. And the guy fucking shaves my face. The worst I've ever had in my life. Tom?
It happened to me at a casino too.
He shaved a circle, like right here. A circle.
Do you know what happened to me? I was in some casino, and it was with family, like parents, sisters.
Yeah.
And my beard was, and they have a barber shop, and I sit down and I go, I just want to trim it up.
Yeah.
To me at the time, what I meant was, it's super bushy.
Yeah.
Like
Trim it up.
bring it down.
We got to talk about beard grooming.
This guy fucking, you know what he does?
What?
He gives me one of these so that the cheek is exposed, and then here, and then down here, and so all this is exposed. And then I look and I'm like, I go, what did you do? And he goes, I gave you a trim.
Yeah.
Now you got a nice beard. And I go, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It looked like a period piece. Like I was.
That's what I looked like.
Yeah.
I looked like a gunslinger from Wyatt Earp.
Oh yeah.
I just had a circle of hair on my face.
I looked like I was gonna go tend to my farm.
Yeah, you could see my double chin under it. Like you could see my chin and then my double chin. And he gets done, and I am horrified.
Yeah.
All I want to do is get rid of this.
What'd your dad say?
And my dad's like, that looks really bad. That looks. I gotta call Leanne. Leanne, I'm fucking. My memories are horrible, but it was so bad, Tom. We have an actual picture of it because we had to go to the aquarium. We had a time to go to the aquarium, and I was like, I need to go to my room and get rid of this. and my dad's like, buddy, you look fine. And I was like, no, I don't, Dad. I look like ridiculous. Leanne's like, that's not a good look. So we're walking to the aquarium, and I'm like literally hiding my face. I'm so embarrassed. and I see a guy I haven't seen since college, Doug. And I'm like, oh my God. And I get excited because I recognize him. And he's by a roulette table and he's like this. I go, Doug. And he goes, hey, huh. And I go, Doug. And he just turns around and I go, Doug, it's Bert. And he goes, yeah, I know. I go, Doug. And he goes, I just lost $1,000. I go, hey. And then he goes, what happened to your face? And I just go, oh, we just walked to the fucking aquarium. We have a picture of us at that aquarium. And I have a circle on my face.
Yeah.
And then I shaved this area and trimmed this, and it looked, and then I had that I sell snake oil look, like a kind of guy. And then I just let it start growing out from there. I was like, oh, this is the worst. Wait, another gambling story, okay? I was just telling this to someone the other day, and I might need actual verification. I might have to call Pete. I gotta hook you up with my buddy Pete.
That's not a word.
So we go to Cowhead's Cruise,
Who's
right?
your buddy Pete?
Pete, he lost his virginity to the song Monster Mash.
Okay. And what does Pete do?
He sells cars.
He
gets cars for like hockey players.
Oh.
He finds you hard to get cars, and then he sells them to people.
Okay.
He's a guy. Remember a long time ago, I did a video in front of a Porsche over Sober October.
Yeah, and you were in Florida?
Yeah, that's his place.
Okay. Yeah, how have you not hooked me up with Pete yet?
I don't know. He's the best. He was looking for an old car for me, but I need his. He may need to hear the story to keep me on track. Okay. I like to on a story like this. It's important because it was really bad. So we're playing craps, and I am on a tear. Mm-hmm. All right, Pete's not answering. He'll call me back. I'm on a tear. We're on Cowhead's Cruise. So it's Pete, me, Cowhead. I want to say Bobby Kelly, but I don't think it was. But we're on a tear. We're doing everyone's around because it's Cowhead's Cruise. Everyone's around, and I'm rolling dice, and I'm talking 15, 20 minutes. I'm hitting numbers, and the whole table's winning, and we are stacking cash, just literally lining it up to the next row, lining it up, and we are fucking on a tear. And I'm talking shit. I'm drunk. I'm fucking loud as fuck. I go to grab the dice, and as I go to roll, the stick guy hits my hand as I go to roll, and the dice fall out, and it's a 7. And everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And immediately people start grabbing their cash. No, can't do that. Sorry. And he's like, no, 7, no, bad roll, everybody out, craps out. And they start pulling cash, and Pete loses his fucking mind. He goes, you jinxed him. You hit him with the fucking stick. You're not allowed to touch someone's stick. And he goes, I didn't hit him with the stick. I did not hit him with the stick. And we're like, bullshit, fucking bullshit. And Cowhead's there, and we're like, fuck, we need a manager right now. So they come over. This guy gets up, walks away, walks in the back, right? Manager comes up, and we're like, Pete's like, he was rolling. Pete's from Chicago. So he's like, yeah, he was rolling, and he took the fucking stick, and as he rolls it, he smacked him. And the lady goes, there's no way that happened. He goes, it fucking happened. She goes, there's no way that happened. And he goes, no, he was on a burner, and he fucking went, and he hit him with the stick, and that guy, fuck him. I want him fired. I want him fucking dead. I want him to come out, and I want him to apologize to my fucking face, because I lost money, and he better apologize to him. And she's like, that didn't happen. And Pete goes, you got fucking cameras. Go watch the fucking cameras. So they go and watch cameras, and then she comes back, and she goes, we watched cameras, that didn't happen. And he goes, you're fucking lying. Now you have to apologize. And we're like, and by the way, there's like 20 people. There was a lot of people at that table. Everyone wants their money back. And he's like, you're fucking lying. You don't have the video. You're fucking everyone saw him hit him with the stick. Now you got to apologize. And the woman's like, I'm not apologizing. And he's like, I want a fucking manager. And then he's like, this cruise is my buddy Cowhead. And Cowhead's standing there. And Cowhead's like, yeah, it's really fucked up. He hit him with the stick. So they go, we're not going to apologize. So the guy hit me with the stick. He goes over and starts dealing at 21. And Pete goes over to the table and goes, everybody up, money up. This guy's bad luck. Key. He's bad luck. He's got the jinx. You're going to lose all your fucking money. And everyone just lifts their money up, right? So they move him to another table. Pete goes over. He goes, hey, everybody up. This guy's bad luck. King. So they come over to Pete. They're like, hey, you can't do that. And he goes, oh, I'm going to do it all fucking night long. I'm not going to gamble. I'm going to chase that guy around until he apologizes. You apologize. So then a dude comes out. Dude goes, we couldn't access the video when you asked us to, and she did not watch the video. Pete's like, so you lied to me. She goes, sir, I was just simply saying. He goes, no. It starts with I'm sorry, and then tell me you lied to me. She goes, and he goes, no, and he just walks away. And so the manager comes back over to Pete and he goes, we've watched the video. He hit him with a stick, and Pete goes, there's only one thing happened. Me and him, they're coming over and they're going to apologize, and they're going to say they're sorry, and they're going to admit what they did wrong. And so the fucking lady comes over and she goes, sir, I'm sorry. I lied. I did not watch the video. I lied to you. And he's like, you're forgiven. They bring the guy over and the guy goes, I'm sorry. And Pete goes, I don't accept it. And the guy's like, oh, I don't care. And then he goes, no, that's not how an apology works. You say you're sorry and I gotta feel it. That's how it works. And I'm like, I'm with Pete. We're both of us are losing our fucking minds. But by the way, Pete is a guy who brokers car deals, right? So he knows how to fucking negotiate.
He's an animal.
And so he's like, he goes, say it again. And the guy says it again. He goes, nope, still not taking it. One more time. And he got the guy to finally be like, I am so fucking sorry. I am fucking sorry. In the country I grew up in, they have a stick. We hit a hand. I tried to jinx him. He was on a burner. And he admitted everything. And Pete's like, all right, now we can go back to gambling.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I wish Pete had been here to fucking, I'm sure Pete's recollection's a little more tender. But man, I remember him going, he goes, so you lied to me. Now you got to apologize too. I was like, yes.
And they ended up watching the video.
And the big manager came out and he goes, I have watched the video. He did hit his hand with the stick. It was the fucking worst.
Jesus Christ.
So excited. There's beans in that.
What does that mean? You're eating vegetables?
Yes, vegetarian.
Well, mine is way less dramatic, but way more embarrassing.
Wait, it's going to be so much better. Let me hear it.
So I had heard about like people just making crazy money playing craps, and I was like, how did the fuck? I was like, what's the game? Because the only game I had really played was blackjack, which I'm like, okay. So I go one time, and I have an agent who loves craps at the time, and I'm in Vegas. He's like, oh yeah, I'm playing craps, man. I love, he's like, and he's telling me, and I'm like, I don't understand anything that just happened right now. The betting on the high low, let me get a yoga, and then like all this pull down, hook it on the 3-2, and I'm like, what? And then like someone throws, and then they're like, here you go, here's cash. I go, I have no idea why you want. I don't get any of this at all. So I'm kind of like bummed out that I don't understand the game. I'm like, I don't understand this game. I don't understand why people are making money, how the betting works. Yeah. And there's betting within bets and like all this is crazy shit. So like, I don't know, maybe 6 months later, I'm in Montreal for the Just for Laughs festival, right? The big comedy festival. And everyone, like everybody who in comedy ends up at these things. Mm-hmm. All the comedians, all the agents, and there's some casino there. And I had
strippers are going to give you hand jobs?
Really?
Keep going. I think they can suck your dicks too. Keep going.
They could probably do that anywhere.
Oh yeah, keep going.
Right, if they want to.
They offered me and Steve Byrne blowjobs and hand jobs. We're like, where was this fucking 3 years ago?
Yeah.
We're married. And we just left after our blowjobs. Keep going.
We went to this casino, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really know how this game works. And Dave Becky, who's like a big manager in comedy, he's like, oh, you want me to show you? And I'm like, yeah, but I don't understand. He's like, here, pull up
a picture of Dave Becky. I don't know who that. I know his name, but I don't know what he looks like.
So he gives me some of his chips.
Yeah.
And I had done a set, so I'm like,
he looks just like Louis C.K. Oh, that's Louis. That's Louis.
So he gives me like some of his chips, and I'd had a good set. So it was like, yeah, man, that was a good set. Oh, I'll talk to whatever executive for you about something, and you're like feeling kind of good, like you're, doing well in this insane business that we're in.
Yeah.
And he's like, here, and he gives me some chips. And he's like, now what you want to do is, and he's like explaining me the game. Put these here, and he goes, and then I forget the terms, but he's like, and he also wants a high low on a Yoakum 3-5-4, and I'm like, yeah,
craps.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, and then somebody rolls and
give him a $2 yo.
Yep, and I'm like, Don't know what that means. I still don't understand what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, you roll. And I'm like, me? I'm like, I don't even know. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're good. You're fine. He's like, you have this bet and this. I'm like, go ahead. And I go, okay. And so everyone's standing around, and I'm leaving out the fact that the table is active and like, and people are making money. So people are like, there's a vibe at this table. And Dave is like one of those people that attracts, he's like a human magnet in a way.
Really?
Like people just start coming around. They're like, oh, Dave's here.
Yeah.
So like other comics.
He's a big manager.
Huge. He manages Kevin Hart and like Bill Burr and all like big names. So these other people come around and they're like, oh, what's up, Dave? And he's cool. He's just naturally cool.
You smoke weed?
I don't know.
Okay.
He probably has. I don't know. So everyone's gathered around and they go, just roll the dice. And I go, okay. And I throw them off the table. and I go, oh, I'm sorry. Everyone goes, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, because you just put the pin on it.
Not only that, they can't find the dice that I threw. So then I go, should I go get, they go, just fucking stay here. And they start looking around and they're like, where did you throw them? I go, I thought I was throwing them to the end of the table, and I threw them off the second floor.
Where? How did you do that?
I just went like that, and they went off the second floor down to the first floor of the casino. And they were like, so they had to put the game on pause. Then you have people going like, hey man, and they're like, who is this asshole? People are like asking who I am.
Yeah. That I just realized Pete doesn't know this is my new phone. I'm gonna text him.
Oh, text him. Yeah. I want to know how wildly different his.
Oh, he knows his. Hey, it's Bert. FaceTime me. I'm on Two Bears, One Cave talking about you. I'm sure he's gonna. Zen Motorsports is the name of his company.
Zen?
Yeah, if you're into cool cars, okay. Pete can hook you up. Zen Motorsports. He does a bunch of shit, and he does wraps and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to get my car wrapped.
Do it.
I wrap is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, you can do it, and you can have
Can I get a candy coated wrap?
You can.
Hey, pull up candy coat wrap. A candy coat wrap.
Mm-hmm.
FaceTime with me.
Right.
Okay. Okay, connecting. It's his Wi-Fi. Connecting. Come on, Pete. Maybe I'll just try calling him. He had COVID early on.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? It's Bert.
I'm trying to FaceTime you. It won't work. What are you doing?
Here's voice.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the best. You must be your Wi-Fi because I'm on Wi-Fi and I was getting you, but I couldn't get you.
Okay.
So I'm telling Segura this story.
How you doing? How you doing, Pete?
Hey, you know Tom Segura, right?
How are you, bud?
Good, man.
Yeah.
So, by the way, the accent. Am I doing the accent accurate?
You're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. So, Pete, I'm telling him the story of when we were playing craps.
Oh, I got the video.
You got the video?
I got the video.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, I'm leaving out the best part of the story.
That is the best part of the story.
What do you have on video?
Wait, Pete videotaped them watching the footage, right, Pete?
Yeah. Well, I videotaped them coming to us telling us we couldn't video. He said, what do you mean we can't video?
Yeah. And then we were videoing, and then he was like, I can video the whole thing. And then we videotaped. Oh my God, Pete, I've got to get that to Tom. So how accurate am I in saying that we were on a burner and I went to roll the dice and he hit my hand with the stick?
He accosted you with the stick. He accosted you like a penguin in a Catholic school, carding you cheating.
Yeah, and then they denied it. Do you remember we made him apologize? They denied that it happened. They said they watched the video and it didn't happen. And you go, you're lying. You didn't watch the video because we all knew it happened. And you made her apologize and you made the guy apologize. Do you remember going table to table when he would sit down? Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. We said nope. We said either he leaves or we leave.
Yeah.
We said, nope. Then they made him leave because there was way too much money on the table.
Oh, we fucked that guy, and then we made him apologize. And he was not from a country where men apologize.
He didn't want to do that.
And he did apologize?
He totally apologized, right?
Fucking right he did. Absolutely.
Like a fucking right he did.
What about the female manager?
Female manager apologized to Pete too, because Pete goes, She goes, "Sir, we've watched the video and he didn't hit him with the stick." And Pete's eyes lights up and he goes, "You're lying. Now you got to apologize too." It's a female. Dude, you got to hang out with Pete next time you're in Tampa. Okay. Pete is the funnest.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. I was just telling him.
He hit you with the stick and you go, "What are you doing? You're hitting me."
Yeah. And I crapped out on that roll.
And you got to get that video.
16 straight rolls.
We were on a burner and we were all making money. God damn it. That was so much fucking fun.
And remember we were talking in a hat so that their cameras couldn't see us talking to each other? So he took his hat off and I had a hat on and we're talking in our hats to each other like the catcher just came to the mound and then
that was the best. Oh man, if there's an apocalypse, Pete, I want to be with you. Hey, you got any hot cars for Tom? You got any hot cars for Tom?
What you want? Yeah, we got the new Escalade, we got the new Lamborghini Urus, we got let's see, hold on, I'm looking out here. We got a couple of Range Rovers, we got
All right, I'm gonna set you and Tom up. Hey, I'm in Tampa tonight. I get to Tampa tonight.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I want to come see you Thursday.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'll see you Thursday. We'll hang out.
Okay, I'm going to text you the video right now. You got to show Tom the video.
Yeah, I'll text you the video. Thank you.
Please do. Thanks, Pete.
All right.
Bye.
Hey, Tom. Okay.
Right. Did I not? That's the one.
I got to say, this might be your most verified story ever.
Yeah. Look, I have a tendency, when I tell a story, we've talked about this. Yeah. When I tell a story, I want you to feel what I felt. Yeah, and what I feel sometimes is bigger than what happened.
Right.
Because I'm a very sensitive person.
Yeah.
So and with this story, I totally forgot about this story. I did not let down.
Yeah.
Because Pete was so he's that fucking stocky Chicago. No. And it was, dude, I'll see when he gets to
God, I hope this video comes in.
But yeah, that was the fucking. I love having people like that in your corner.
Yeah, you could tell he's a great guy. So a few episodes ago, we brought some of your crew in here that's on tour with you.
They were those fucking backstabbers. Let me tell you something. Do you know what it is? You ever get your mom on stage or your dad on stage, and then they say something like crazy, and you're like I remember when I worked at Travel Channel, they were like, "Hey man, you got to be very careful with what you say on stage." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And like, really, really careful. And then I brought someone from Travel Channel on stage, and they're like, "Fucking Mexicans," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you?" And he's like, "I just got nervous. I didn't know what to do."
Yeah.
I think those motherfuckers that are in the other room right now, just were like getting on the mic, and they got the hot flashes.
Yeah.
I don't put on a show. Yeah. That fucking language, put on a show, I've never put on a show. However, I have reassessed some of my behaviors.
Okay.
For instance, party showers aren't a thing anymore.
Okay.
It's like, you remember party showers?
Party showers, if someone's showering, you can get in there quickly also.
Yeah, and then shower.
You say party shower.
Party shower, and they can't deny it. And then
they just got to shower with you.
They got to shower with you. So we don't do party showers anymore. I put party shower on fucking line, so I've already Me Too'd myself. Yeah. And then, and that's all really, because everything else, I like, if I get naked, I get naked in the back of the bus, but I'm not going to close the fucking door to get naked. I don't get naked in front of them. I get naked in the bathroom to take I always shower in the bus.
Right.
So I don't shower in the venue. So
but what, hasn't it, you said you had, you evolved, that you told someone.
Today,
yeah,
I was in the hotel room and Peter came in to wake me up and get pack my room. By the way, Peter's fucking invaluable. He's the fucking greatest.
Yeah.
Don't let him know. I guess I'm telling him now.
Yeah.
But like, he fucking comes in, brings me breakfast, brings me a coffee, starts packing up all the dildos and all the fucking butt plugs. And what kind of a fucking homeroom hitter do you have there?
Yeah.
Who's packing up sex toys for you in a nondescript bag?
Yeah.
And I sleep naked. I always sleep naked because I'm a fucking man. And so yeah, I sleep naked and I don't wear underwear. And
you always sleep naked?
I always sleep. Yeah. If I'm on the road, no, I take that back. On the tour bus, I sleep in sweatpants. I'm usually drunk, so I just pass out. But if I'm in a hotel room, it's naked. If I'm at home, it's naked.
Naked.
Yeah. And so, especially now the girls are older, because when they were younger, there was a chance they get in bed with you. They don't come into your room at all anymore.
Oh, right.
And so, I'm back to sleeping naked. So I'm sleeping naked. Peter wakes me up, and I go to take a shower, and it's an open aired room, and he's doing work, and I was like, and I alerted him. I said, Peter, how correct is this story? I said, Peter, I am naked. I'm going to take a shower. I'm giving you a heads up. He said, thank you. And then, by the way, I think it's fucking generational.
So wait, what happened? Then you what?
And then I kind of shut the door because I couldn't shut it all the way. And
why couldn't you shut it all the way?
It's heavy as fuck. And my hands were wet and slippery and whatever. And so I took a shower and here's a video.
Oh
Okay,
my
hold
God.
on. Hang on. So,
Is there any way you can send this to Nadav real quick?
yeah.
Can we do that? It's going to be better than this, you know?
Nadav, text it to you? Yep.
Let me peep while you do that. If you have ever wanted to make your home feel safer, there is no better time than now. This week, our friends at SimpliSafe are giving Two Bears, One Cave listeners early access to all their Black Friday deals. 50% off their award-winning home security. We love SimpliSafe because it has everything you need to make your home safe. Indoors and outdoor cameras, comprehensive sensors, all monitored around the clock by trained professionals who send help the instant you need it. I know some of the guys here have the SimpliSafe system, and they love it because of the simplicity of using it and the security it provides. SimpliSafe was even named Best Home Security System of 2021 by U.S. News and World Report. You can easily customize a system for your home online in minutes and even get free custom recommendations from SimpliSafe. Take advantage of SimpliSafe's early Black Friday deals and get 50% off your new home security system by visiting simplisafe.com/bears. Again, that's simplisafe.com/bears for 50% off your entire system.
This podcast is brought to you by Skylight Frames, and I love Skylight Frames. If I've learned anything this year, it's that connecting with your family digitally is a must. Because we were all kind of stuck in one place, we would text, and what I did is I bought everyone in our family Skylight Frames. I did it as a gift. I bought it for my mom, my dad. I got them each separate ones so that they could put them all over their house. They're beautiful. They look like a gorgeous picture frame, but it's a digital thing that everyone sends pictures to this email, and then they just upload instantly, and it keeps my parents connected with my girls. It keeps us connected with my sister Cottie's 2 children, and I absolutely love it. We also bought them for all our friends, the campers, and we upload pictures of all the times we hung out. It is such a great way to kind of stay connected with your friends and family, and it is a brilliant gift. If you are looking for a gift for your mom or dad or your brother-in-law or your sister or anyone you love, you can literally just install it effortlessly in 60 seconds. Now, as a special offer, you can get $10 off your purchase of a Skylight frame when you go to skylightframes.com and enter the code BEARS. That's right. You get $10 off your purchase of a Skylight frame by just going to skylightframe.com and enter the code BEARS. That's SKYLIGHTFRAME.com, and the promo code is BEARS. My lasting point about bus nudity is that I do believe it is generational.
Yes, you mentioned this.
Yeah.
You feel like all kind of nudity, right? Like male nudity is?
Male nudity, because I feel like the way I was brought up, you were not supposed to be, you being naked in front of another guy was not a thing.
Right.
No, I guess it is. Maybe that's because of homosexuality wasn't like popular
or accepted.
And so then they were like, if you make it a thing, then you're different.
Right.
And so no one wanted to be different, so everyone was just cool with it. Maybe there was a lot of people that were ashamed of their bodies that didn't want to be naked in front of people.
And you were totally cool with it? Always?
No, I don't think any boy ever was cool with it at the beginning, but then you just, as you get older, I'm very comfortable with being naked in front of anybody. I don't care. Like, I don't have a problem being naked at all.
Yeah.
I'm
kind of jealous of that.
Really?
Like, yeah, your body acceptance. Yeah.
I actually like, it's funny. I see pictures of my body and I'm like, gross. But when I see my body in the mirror in the morning, I get really excited. I go, oh, you look good, man. It's crazy. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Every time I wake up, I go, hey, you look good, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you have a very positive self-image then?
I do. Throughout the day, I start to fall apart. When I start doing actions like eating 3 breakfast burritos, 4 technically, in the morning, I start going, what are you doing? And then I actually feel fat. I feel it.
Right.
And so, but yeah, in the mornings, I always look at myself sideways to see how bad my belly is. And every morning it looks good. I think I've been laying sideways or on my back. And so it's just been pushing down. And I also realized the same way we were talking about thinking about how many people are talking about you.
Yeah.
I think that's the same thing with dicks. Like, if you get naked, if you're the first guy naked in like a locker room, or if you get naked in a locker room, I think when you're young, you think everyone's looking at my dick. They're going to see how small it is.
Yeah.
What you don't realize is no one's looking at your dick because they're afraid you're looking at their dick.
Right.
So everyone's got their eyes up here, and it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
And so when you get naked, I assume people don't look at my dick in that kind of situation. And then you realize there are guys who, whatever, being naked in front of people makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And so then your comfort with your own body makes them uncomfortable. My point is, we have no problems with nudity on the bus now. No party showers.
And you're also closing doors.
Not closing doors technically because they're broken.
Okay.
We broke the doors.
But you're saying I'm going to be naked.
I let people know I will be getting naked. Now, as opposed to like what I do is I just get off stage and go to the back, drop my pants, and they'd be getting on the bus. And I just drop my pants, put on sweatpants. I wasn't going to be like, hey guys, just so we know, I'm getting naked right now. But now I do that because that's the fucking world we live in. Mm. Yeah, and guys like John Mans stab you in the fucking back. Did he hear that? He's asleep.
Yeah. He's your camera guy?
Yeah, he's a camera guy. He's in a lot of the videos we shoot.
How's the camera guy in the videos?
That's curious, huh? He gives the camera to Peter and he goes, can you shoot this? I want to do this activity too. But he does a lot of really cool specialty shots, like when you're on stage, getting off stage, drone shots, jib shots. He does a lot of really cool shots, and then he also has the camera for most of the filming.
There was that really cool camera he handed me yesterday, the little handheld. That thing was rad.
The DJI.
I don't know what that is. Yeah,
it's fucking. They're badass, man. He says they're out of Asia. I went to the store in Denmark. They have a store. I think they're a Danish company. I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Okay.
Dude, you should see the pictures. He goes rock climbing. You should see the pictures he takes when he goes rock climbing. Pull up John Mans' Instagram, could you?
Yeah, what is that thing, man?
Dude, those are fucking bad. It's the DJI Pocket. I might get a new one of those. I had one and I lost it. So cool.
And then how do you get the footage from that? Like, what do you do? Is that a card or?
It's a card. Yeah, the little card goes in there and you put it in your computer.
That's fucking.
And it shoots fucking amazing.
Really?
He puts that on a fucking jib arm. When we were in Green Bay, he puts that on a 40-foot arm, controls it with his camera, and does a fucking jib shot revealing the whole fucking stadium.
I want one of these.
Yeah.
Can we watch the footage?
All right, now.
Let's set this up.
And let's also be aware, I do not know what I say in this, so we may have to, we may have to cover our asses. We may have to, by the way, blur this guy's face also.
Do you think we may have to, is this going to be like the improv where you played racist?
No.
Okay.
If anything, I'm going to look like a cunt. I'm going to look like a fucking baby. But you got to remember, a lot of people are on this table.
I'm with you on this because if you're highly emotional, you actually set it up very well as to what happened. And it sounds like it was verified, which is that you were playing craps and the dealer hit your hand with the cane, with the stick. And
then refused to admit that he hit my hand.
And then another person came and lied about it as well. So this is you guys, after both of those incidents, talking to somebody.
I think this is the first apology where Pete wasn't accepting it, I think.
Okay.
And then they found out we were recording and they asked us to stop
actually
recording.
Super excited to see this. How long ago is this?
It's got to be, I can actually tell you the date. I bet the date's on the footage, right?
It could be. But we're talking 10 years?
2016.
Okay. All right.
September.
Red cards at the table. You is Mew, me,
hey.
Joey.
We can't get this guy near me. No.
It depends on how sincere he is.
Okay.
Do you want me to run the table?
Yes.
I'm running now.
Oh, are you recording it?
Yes.
Yeah. Do it sideways. So
it's HD and we can put it on a flat screen?
Yeah. This is Cowhead's brother. Get a wide. Down there and
Yeah, I'm just running.
Pull back and record a wide.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, they're not there yet. Okay.
Sorry about that. Just accident.
Accident?
What accident? I didn't say anything. I had to decide.
Was it an accident like you didn't mean to take my hand?
No, I want the stick.
So you hit him with a stick.
I didn't hit the stick.
But you shouldn't have stopped the roll.
No, actually, he was holding the dice. That's
Okay.
the procedure.
So you're saying you should have stopped the roll.
Not stop the roll.
You stopped the roll, but you're saying that it was just, you should have stopped the roll.
If it is a longer time, I have to stop.
So, but you're saying you should have stopped the roll.
What's that?
You cannot do that.
I can. I actually can.
That's the
There is no recording.
That's
No, it's not.
Seriously. You cannot record.
Are you throwing me out?
No, come on. I don't want to be involved in this, but there is no recording in here.
Are you telling me to leave?
I'm telling you to stop recording.
You're telling me to stop recording? All right, tell me to stop recording.
Stop recording, please.
Please, or I have to stop recording?
Please stop recording.
Do I
Why
have
are you
to?
looking for trouble?
We're looking for trouble?
Why are you looking for trouble with me?
I'm not looking for trouble for you. There's an injustice here, and you know
I
it.
understand. I don't want to be involved in this. I just want you to stop recording because there is no recording in the casino.
Is that it? What?
It's really good. I'm really into it. I was totally taken by the setup. Made this so fun. I was like, I'm so mad at that beautiful woman that said to stop recording.
Yeah. What's interesting is so that I probably don't show their faces so they don't get sued, but that is the woman who said that she did not. There was nothing that was wrong.
This one that's in frame now.
Nope, not the one in front. The one that's next to him right there.
Yeah, that one.
Said I watched it. He didn't touch your hand with the stick. And Pete goes, no. Now you're lying. Now you have to apologize also. And this is right here. Right here is when she lied to us. He goes, I did nothing. He kept saying, I did nothing. I didn't even hit you with the stick. Pete goes, so you're saying he didn't hit you with the stick? You're saying you didn't hit him with a stick? And Pete's just fucking hammering him. And then she said nothing happened. We recorded all that. And then Pete was like, and so they put him on another table. And that's when Pete went over to the table and he's like, nope, everybody up. Let's go. He's bad luck. No one wants to gamble with this guy. He's bad luck. And everyone just got up. And then he goes to another table. And we all moved to that table. And Pete goes, all right, everybody up. He's bad luck. Duh. And then the big guy came out. And he was like, okay, everyone here's lying. They didn't watch the video. They didn't watch any fucking video.
I can't believe they admitted that. I can't believe that guy admitted that. That's actually the part of the story where I'm like, really?
Yeah. And then that woman came out and apologized. And that man came out and apologized. And by the way, that's all we said we wanted. We didn't say we wanted our money back. We didn't say anything. We wanted him to admit that he had done wrong.
Yeah.
And say, I'm sorry. And then, I mean, ultimately, I think at the beginning, we're like, who told you? Was it in the earpiece? Did someone say, hey, man, this guy's on a burn. Let's fucking shut him down. And by the way, what are the odds that he does hit my hand with a stick and I roll a 7? I mean, what's fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
There's no way they thought that would have happened.
No.
And so...
it's outrageous.
It's outrageous. And all we said, we don't want anything. We just want an apology.
Yeah.
That's it. Apology and admit you were wrong. And no one would do it. And then the guy came out and he was like, they were all lying. He's being talked to. He will not be on the floor for the rest of this cruise. You will not see him again. And he's going to come out and apologize. And he came out and she came out too. She goes, I'm sorry. She ended up saying to Pete, I think, I'm sorry that I misled you and said that I watched the video when I did not. And then that guy came out and he was like, I'm sorry.
That's great.
Because the guy came in.
Can I tell you what this is like the best version of?
What?
Reality TV. This is like a great episode of reality TV where there's like a storyline and they come back from the break and you're like, is he going to fucking apologize? Like it's one of those.
Maybe I should get into more Karen like episodes.
Yeah.
Tell you about them and then have someone record them.
It's pretty great.
I wish, you know what one I wish we had?
What?
The woman at Red Rocks that told me I'm a nobody. That was a good one.
Wait, she worked there?
We were leaving Red Rocks at Jimmy Buffett and we had a...
Wait, you're leaving his show?
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett's show, and we were allowed to go backstage. Mm-hmm. And so we had a separate exit because I performed there the night before. I'm not trying to say that I pulled some sort of flex.
Yeah.
I performed there the night before, so we had a different entrance and exit, so we didn't have to go through the main entrance. And our Sprinter van was there, and I went, and there was this lady. I have nothing against this lady, and I told her I don't blame what she said, even though it was very mean. I said, we need to go down these stairs. She goes, you can't go down the stairs, just for artists. And I said, I performed here last night. Oh, that's our Sprinter van. They're all with me. And she's like, no, you didn't. And I said, no, I actually did perform here last night. She goes, you didn't. You're nobody, and you're never going to perform here. So just keep walking. And my manager, Judy Brown, lost her fucking
She was there?
mind. What did you just say to my client? And she's like, keep going. And the woman was being mean. And then Leanne lost it, Judy lost it, and then I stepped in, and I said, can we please? Oh, Judy's like, I need to see a manager immediately. And then a manager showed up, and he was like, oh, what's up, Bert? And then the woman's like, you know him? He was like, he was here last night. And then the woman's like, oh my God. I really fucked this one up. I just told the guy that performed at Red Rocks he's a nothing, he's a nobody, and he'll never perform here. He's a liar. And he pulled her off to the side. Everyone was like, my friends were upset. It was the way she handled it was so bad. Yeah. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't want this woman to get in more trouble. I'm lightening it. And they all went down the thing, and then the B-man, the fucking B-man, went over to her, and I said, it is not your responsibility to know if I performed here last night. You were doing your job, making sure no one got down there, and I don't hold that against you. And she was still very mad at me because she had gotten caught, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, I just want you to know that I don't hold you at blame for anything. I understand you're just doing your job. It's totally cool with me. And then she said something nasty again.
She did?
Yeah. Because she got caught it's hard to accept responsibility when you get caught.
Yeah.
She said something nasty to me. They brought the manager over, and he was like, "What's up, Bert?" And the look on that woman's face just...
I think I already told you this when one of Chappelle's security guys was like, whoa. Like, I was going into his dressing room. He's like, you can't go in there, man. I was like, I can't? And he was like, no. And then someone right away was like, yeah, you can. He's fucking just on stage. He's like, oh, my bad. And he apologized like 4 times. Yeah. And I was like, it's okay. Like, you didn't know.
You're doing your job.
You didn't see me. It's okay. And he's one of his personal security guards. So the next day, I see him, but he's like facing the other way. So I just go up behind him and I shove him. Like, I just give him a shove. He turns around, like his eyes, and he has like a hand back.
Oh my God.
He was like, God, he goes, I almost knocked you the fuck out right now.
Dude. When Mark Norman and I were in Manchester, we could do the theater, and we tell everyone to go to this bar, and this bar fucking slam packed, and the lines down the thing, and we go up to the bar, and there's this big black dude at the front, like this, kind of older too, and we come in and we're like, hey man, can we get in? And he's like, not happening, bruv. And we're like, okay, well and everyone's like, this is the guy, and he's like, keep it moving, sorry bruv, keep going. And we're like, I'm supposed to be in there. He's like, you're not supposed to be anywhere. Keep it moving. Real dick. And I go, okay. I go, well, just do me a favor. Let the owner of this bar and all those people know that I'm going to a different bar. And he goes, no one cares where the fuck you're going. Keep moving. And I go, okay. And I said to the line, I go, you guys want to go somewhere else? And they're like, yeah. And I go, come on, let's go. And the whole line got out and started walking. He goes, where the fuck are they going? Where the fuck are you going? And I go, you're not letting me in here. And he goes, who the fuck are you? And I go, I'm the comedian. And he goes, no, you're not. Comedian's some big fat guy. And I go, that's me. And he goes, oh, okay. All right, come on in. And let me and Mark Norman in. And we were like, what the fuck?
You just weren't fat enough, man.
I just wasn't fat enough. And I was like, and then I took my shirt off and he's like, okay. And he kept apologizing all night. Yeah. All night he kept coming up and goes, I'm so sorry. I was like, dude, you're doing your job. You're doing your job and you're doing it very well. Yeah. Don't blame me for leaving, not wanting to go to the bar that's not letting me in. I just was leaving. That was a fucking, when I said, so I'm not getting in. And I go, all right, guys, where you guys? Let's go. The whole line that was around the block that he was like so excited to protect. Yeah. The whole group of people he was going to get to say no to just got out of line. He's like, where the fuck are you guys going? I got to go.
Yeah, we got to go. You got to go.
I got to catch a plane.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, I really love these Austin episodes.
These are fun, man.
These are really fun.
Yeah, we're going to keep it at Gitmo, okay?
I like missing you.
Yeah, I like missing you too. Okay.
I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bert and Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 Bears, 1 Cave. No scripts, a bit of booze, amateur partology. Dirty jokes, raunchy humor, no apologies. Here's what we call 2 Bears, 1 Cave.